Hello everyone, and welcome to another virtual pet unboxing video. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Disney Lilo and Stitch interactive console, I believe it's called. It's by Lexibook, and it's sort of something I've wanted for quite some time. I've always wanted a virtual pet that had Stitch on it, and there's various cute little animations, and it boasts a fairly impressive amount of these animations, and we can kind of look after our Stitch. We can give him a bath, teach him tricks, put him to sleep. That sounds a bit sad. Feed him, play with him, keep track of his growth, discipline him, and treat him. And it's sort of got all the kind of screens that one would expect from a virtual pet. So it does say that it has included batteries, so hopefully that means that I don't have to pause this video to go hunting down batteries, but we'll see. So it has our instruction book that I will almost certainly not read, and we have our Stitch with a cute little background there on the box. Let's take him out. So I haven't seen the new movie yet, the live action Lilo and Stitch. I was a big fan of the franchise growing up. It's a huge thing of huge blast of nostalgia for me whenever I see anything related to Stitch. I haven't, however, heard many good things about the new movie. I will form my own opinion once it is on streaming services, but I'm not in a rush to go and see it, judging by what I've heard. Okay, so we set the time. It is... oh, there's no sound. Usually there's bleep bloops during this point, and it is like... what is the time? It is 8:49? Yeah, I should do that. What is my name? That is a good question. So, fairly straightforward start. Very much what I'd expect from a virtual pet. Very similar gameplay to those. However, the lack of... is that the end? Yes. Yeah, there is no sound. I'm not sure if that means that there's just no sound, because usually there's, you know, little bleep bloops for the button input. Oh, there we are, there's a crash noise. And from what I heard, that crash noise was fairly impressive. Reminds me a bit of the Gigapets and how they make realistic noises rather than just their generic bleep bloops. So we've got our food here. We've got our tin of... he eats cat food, right, I think. Okay, the sounds are very cute. And he eats a can as well. And he burps. Okay, so it is very much like the Gigapet series, which I've done the T-Rex one, I believe, on a video a little bit ago. But they have those more realistic sounds. And hopefully the sounds are being picked up on the actual recording. They are quite soft from what I would usually expect from virtual pets. And here are the bleep bloops. Okay, so I'm guessing that's to put him to sleep, but he doesn't want... oh, he just goes to sleep during the day. Okay, same. How do I wake him up? Okay, I wake him up by pressing buttons. Okay, so we can play some games. We've got 3 games. Is this going to be like an asteroid kind of? Oh yeah. So pretty straightforward. You shoot the asteroids, you move up and down, and you avoid the obstacles. So fairly straightforward. What does this button do? That cancels out of it. Okay, so that's our cancel button. It always also looks like it's a cog, so I guess it's like miscellaneous things. So I can heal him. That's the healing, I'm guessing. I can take him to the vet. Oh no, it's like a hug from Lilo. That is cute. And we can clean up the mess from the... I think that was the can from the food earlier. What is this? Oh, this is like the stats. My score, overall stats, age. So yeah, sort of what you'd expect. This is, I guess, discipline. So I can teach him tricks or reward. I can teach him how to surf. He does not want to surf. What's hole? He doesn't want to do any tricks. Well, I'm not going to reward that behavior. Face. Okay, he's cleaning himself. That is very cute. And now he's licking me. That is cute. Okay. Yeah, I would have absolutely adored this as a kid. Because as I said, I was really big into everything Stitch when I was a kid. So those are our 3 tricks. Does he want to surf now? Okay, now he wants to surf. Yeah, I was a huge fan of this franchise when I was a kid. Loved the TV show. Thought the TV show was great. I think I was a little bit older when the TV show came out. I think I was in high school, so I can give him a reward, which is pancakes. But yeah, so I would have absolutely adored this because I obviously have always been a huge fan of virtual pets. So I wish I had this as a kid. It is very cute. It's very simplistic, which is good for kids. And also, from what I can tell, you know, it's got a lot of cute little animations and things that remind you of the Stitch franchise. We do hole now. Okay, that's just Dig. That's cute. Yeah, it's really adorable. It's got Stitch holding up the little Tamagotchi-esque virtual pet, which is nice. And I'm guessing there's like little different animations throughout the day, but what's this one? Oh, is that Gantu? And he's escaping. Yeah, I've heard some pretty not good things about the movie, so yeah, again, I'm not super in a rush to go and see it anytime soon. Oh, he doesn't want to take a bath. He's just like a real puppy. Yeah, apparently they changed a lot of things in not such a good way in the live action, so I'm guessing you can also mute it by some combination of button presses, but again, that's in the manual that I'm probably not going to read. Yeah, it's very cute. The volume is very soft. Again, I apologize if it's not going to be coming up on the recording. They are very, very soft sounds, and hey, let's see if we can take a quick look. It's quite hefty. It's just going to be like warning information rather than actual instructions. Yep, it's warning information rather than actual instructions from what I can see. Key guide. Clock function sound, so that's the mode button. It'll take us to the sub-menu screen. Should I see the time? Turn sound on. Okay, so I'm guessing that if I press... Oh, right, it's got a little arrow there. I should have actually used my eyeballs. So sound... Okay, you can either have sound on or sound off, which that again is pretty straightforward for virtual pets. There are some that do have a sound gauge. More often they're the more recent ones that have like you set if you want low sound or high sound. So yeah, this is as soft as you want, which is fine. I don't have my virtual pets that do have volume as levels, ever as the top volume. I often have them on the softest, but this is very soft. It's probably one of the quietest virtual pets I've ever played with, which isn't a bad thing, but again, it means that it might not actually come up in the recording itself. Yeah, overall first impressions, this is really cute. Again, if someone's a fan of the Lilo & Stitch series, I would absolutely recommend this, especially if they like virtual pets. I can't imagine it being as in-depth as other virtual pets like Tamagotchi. I can't imagine it being super full of functionality in terms of what you can evolve into. I assume that you just get Stitch, but the amount of animations, that's pretty impressive. It reminds me of the Tamagotchi Nanos, which sometimes have like varied animations throughout the day. So that makes it feel a bit more unique when it's got different things that you can kind of watch. It makes it feel more, quote, alive, unquote. So yeah, it's very cute, very simplistic. I would absolutely recommend this to kids who love Stitch, or I guess adults who love Stitch, because this is, it's adorable. Look, it's just pretty cool. It's cute. I can put it with my other Stitch things. It doesn't like have like anything you can sit on, so it would have to like lean against something, I suppose. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed. It's not just walking back and forth like in a lot of virtual pets. He's actually doing things, which, I mean, if you're going to boast that many animations, it seems that I believe that there's that many animations because it's doing various things just on the idle screen. So again, it makes it feel more realistic than just a virtual pet that either just sits in the middle of the screen and kind of just dances on the spot, or ones that just move back and forth and roar like on the Digimon virtual pets. So first impressions, really big fan of this. It seems very cute. It feels like it'd be a great first virtual pet for someone who is younger, especially if they like Lilo and Stitch, even the old stuff or the new stuff. It's got Stitch references, so I feel like anybody who likes Stitch would enjoy this, but particularly young kids. It does feel like it feels very hardy. I mean, I'm not going to go and throw it around. The ears are kind of rubber, so that's kind of cute. The rest is like a hard plastic, but it feels very solid. It doesn't feel too hollow. It's made of hard plastic, so yeah, I think it's cute, and again, I would recommend it to anyone who likes Stitch, but it feels very much just like it'll be a good first virtual pet for someone, because I can't imagine it being that difficult at points. But in any case, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video for finally a virtual pet Stitch toy. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have subscribed, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies, and of course, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!